troopers, and I want to see how you feel about them.
Bro, having a taser in the top of your is
Yeah, we've got a new wave of interest.
I can't lie.
We should go to the other room.
You need to stock your armor, G-Rank. You've only got a heavy and a medium on you.
We'll go to the other room. We'll be right back. Eventually, maybe.
Unless we're not. We're getting milk.
This room is
We're getting milk and cigarettes is wild.
I put it in cuff only on the way past.
So, new potential wave of interest coming in. You know, this usually happens from time to time. Bowzo, I guess this will kind of be your first, because sometimes we get this in batches of just groups of people. I don't know why it happens this way. It just does.
It feels like after I joined, a lot of people really wanted in.
Jesus Christ.
Easy, they're slick.
I'm making a call.
Let's get him back to LSPD.
First one is Peter Beck.
Join the call.
I personally think I don't think he's bad. I think he needs to cook more before he's senior material.
Agreed.
I don't think he fits the vibe. I ain't gonna lie.
I
do.
At times, I agree. I think he's on the fence. There's a chance he could be good. There's a chance he might not be.
Yeah.
He was really quick, fast, in a hurry to help us out when we were doing the shit with everything.
Yeah.
What do you mean with everything? Wasn't he one of the ones we dumped in the fucking ocean?
Yeah, but he was also one that was really quick to enjoy it and have fun with it, and he didn't get fucking butthurt over anything.
I like that myself. I like
Yeah.
that someone's willing to be the ass end of the joke and
he laughed
have
and
their
giggled
fun.
the entire way, man.
I fuck with that pretty heavy myself.
Yeah, he was a great sport.
As far as his quality of police work, I want to see more. But personality-wise, I don't think he's bad. It's not really so much of a voting thing at this stage. It's more like me just basically telling you guys, like, people to keep your eyes peeled for, people that will be approaching you guys for rides. Because it's going to happen. It's just part of the process.
Hey, UX.
And we'll circle back. Eventually supervisors and command will have their own meetings about these people and be like, all right, what do we think? Yay, nay. And then the shit will trickle downhill on a more serious note of being like, all right, so do you fucking hate this person with a fiery passion, or are you chilling? Next person is Henry Cox from LSPD.
Ego.
Yeah.
I don't personally think he's I don't personally think he's bad. I want to see more from him on a personal note. I think his police work is really good.
Agreed.
Like, he is very solid in the field. I have no problem with his police work. He's already a senior, so I think his field work is completely fine. His scene command is good. He has a voice on the radio. His presence, you feel his presence when you're patrolling. He's if he's on a call. He doesn't just blend into the foreground.
True.
And I think that sort of thing is kind of important for troopers to have that level of presence, that elevated presence when we are patrolling. So somebody worth keeping your eyes on.
You know I blend, right?
What?
I said, I blend, right?
Yeah.
Like, I'm the fucking ghost in the goddamn machine over here.
Yeah.
Okay, then.
Scarlett Johansson?
That's fine for some people. The next person is Cody Glass from BCSO.
No clue who that is.
No idea.
It gives me Scot-Free vibes, and we all know my opinion on Scot-Free.
Yeah.
I probably share the same opinion.
Cody Glass reminds me a lot of Ray Moon. I don't know who here knows Ray Moon.
Wait. This was the dude Badgie had a real issue with on a scene.
Oh yeah, isn't this
I
the
think
guy
they worked
that?
that out. I think they
this-
worked that out.
No, Badgie like full on fucking snapped at him and told him to go fuck himself on scene, pretty much.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he.
I'm pretty sure they've resolved that, but
I mean,
we'll circle back on that, and I'll make sure there's a obvious comfortability there. Because if Badgie says hell fucking no, then that's just not gonna work.
okay, next. Did I go deaf?
No,
What was it? Oh,
Corbin just went mute.
I was responding to a quick text.
Jack, what are you texting him?
No, Jack's not texting me. It was
I'm not
lying. Right?
texting him.
Max was
Oh.
like, "Hey, what's up?" The last person that I think is on a more pleasant note is Sophie Hawthorne.
Yes.
Oh yes.
Like
I
honestly, get the
I have
contract for the
zero-
Terrier written up. Get her in already.
I have no problems with this person at all. Their field work is great. They have presence on scenes. They are pretty much a rock star in pretty much every facet that I could think of.
She's already a sergeant at BCSO, right?
She's corporal,
Corporal.
Oh, okay.
so she transferred over as a junior trooper.
Hell yeah.
I don't personally have any problems with her. I can't think of a single person in this department who does, but
her attitude kind of worries me sometimes. She gets this like standoffish vibe every once in a while, and I can't quite put a read on her. Like every interaction that I've had with her is kind of cold and moot and to the point. I've never really seen her do anything than just like hardcore work. I've never seen her be silly. I've never seen her have fun. It's always like a RoboCop-ish vibe.
I've seen her
unless
have
she's
fun.
doing one of her other jobs, but again, this is just me, and I don't have a ton of exposure with her.
yeah. Well, there will be plenty of time for that, obviously.
I think one thing to that is, especially for CID work, she can kind of get focused on like pumping, and then that kind of can translate into like wanting to get it out of other places at times. But when she takes the step back, she's definitely solid.
Yep.
So there are negatives.
I mean, everybody's got something that's wrong with them.
Absolutely, but I'm not saying no.
Just something to keep your eyes peeled on. But obviously there's Brayton Williams, which we've already talked about.
See,
Don't think Bowzo's gave his opinion on Bright.
I like Brayton. I'll be honest.
I like Brayton, but he has moments where I'm like, I don't know if he should be representing our department.
That's fair.
And like, I think those things could be worked on, and he would be receptive to them. But like, I think it would definitely be something that needs to be talked about.
That's fair.
Because I like him as a person. I like doubling with him. He's very fun to be around. He does quality work. It's just at times, he kind of has the Luka Jackson syndrome. You know, he likes to do a little bit of goofs that maybe aren't the best.
You know what he reminds me of, low key? He's a more serious version of who's the guy from Holland that we got rid of to be CSO after he quit. Fuck, why? Oh, god damn it. Guys
Redfield?
don't suffer traumatic brain injuries. Yes, he reminds me of a low-key Redfield.
He does remind me a bit of Redfield.
But he does more work, and he's more serious with it, but he's still able to be that silly and have fun with it. You know what I mean? And that's why I kind of like him. He's got that vibe to him.
Like, I would gladly double with him any day, but
the slight immaturity and the complaining is something that he's growing out of, and that I think he can continue to grow out of. And I think this would be a good place for him to learn and be better.
Yeah.
I personally, I understand where Max was coming from with his opinion on him, but I don't think he should be a no. I think Brayton is a solid choice.
I think especially if you just be like, hey, these are the things you need to work on, I think you'd be very receptive to it.
Yeah. And like we've told people in the past, and it's always something to keep in mind, is like people might not get into troopers on their first attempt. And, they might like go through the process one time, and that's totally fine. It's totally normal. Like we've had it happen many times before. It's not a big deal. And we give them feedback and tell them, hey, this is what we want to see out of you consistently before you actually join our department. Where it's not like a hard no kind of thing. It's more like a cook a little bit more kind of thing.
Yeah, I got you.
So if people need to cook more in certain areas, whether it's, not
I'm
having a stick or, having, off it, like being a presence on calls, totally fine.
I'm actually comfortable with that. That is a solid. If we do reject him, I would love to be the one to talk to him about it. Because no offense. I mean, you know my strengths and how I deal with people, Corbin.
Yeah.
I think that I could formulate it in a way that he's not going to completely lose hope and feel crushed.
Yeah. We'll see. I mean, no yeses, no nos, or even like been put out there yet. It's one of those things just to keep your eyes peeled. That's pretty much all this is just a quick little hi-bye kind of thing. Just make sure you guys are keeping your eyes peeled for these people that are potentially interested. Some of them have already like taken the full-blown plunge. Like Peter Beck, who is like formally gotten his blessing and is like 10 toes in and is like, I am absolutely committed to joining troopers. And then there's other people who are like, I don't know. Maybe I'll do it. Maybe I won't.
Yeah, I got you.
I wouldn't mind picking up Ryan's space, but I don't know if he would join.
I really think Ryan would be a fucking fantastic addition to the troopers.
He could be solid for sure.
He's perfect. He's got the attitude. He's got the work. He's got the mindset.
Ashley?
I think that would be fucking phenomenal for him.
Yeah. I've tried talking to him a couple times in passing before, but I just don't have that like level of like relationship to try to like.
Oh, holy shit! Thank you, Ashley. That's very kind of you.
Incept the thoughts. Well, maybe you could try talking to him, see if he wants to.
I appreciate that a lot.
Because I have absolutely no problem with him. Maybe see if he's.
Congratulations
in a
to
very
all the
subtle
people
way,
that got hit with a
submarino.
Subarino.
Have you ever thought about changing departments? That sort of thing.
And then that's when he hits you. Yeah, actually, I've been really feeling BCSO lately, and you go, oh.
He bleeds BCSO, and the last time I talked to him about it, like off the record, I was like, "Hey, man, I'd love to have you as a brother in the troopers." He was kind of like, "I'm really comfortable here. I really this, that, and next," and I was like, "Okay." But if I come to him and be like, "Listen, this is low key. This is something that may have been talked about or may not have been talked about. We noticed you," kind of thing.
I mean, I haven't noticed him. I see his work. I mean, the only thing that I haven't seen from him is activity recently. His activity's been fucking absolute shit recently, as far as I've been.
Dude, I can't afford bread. Holy.
Him as a person, it just kind of dawned on me because I just saw him on duty. I'm like, man, he'd be a pretty good pickup.
So his activity has been like that because he has a girlfriend back in Liberty City.
Yeah.
And they just moved.
Oh yeah, moving just will take it out of you for like a good month.
Oh yeah.
He was also an officer in Liberty City and his nightmares. So that's why he's so good at his work and why he does what he does.
Yeah.
So he has the absolute mindset and he's got the skill set for it. He's CID and he does phenomenal work in CID. I've worked with him before.
Yeah.
When I was a special agent.
You getting on later,
Yeah.
Ashley? I just lost power. Am I still
I don't
here?
know if it's gonna be.
You're still here.
Okay. I need to not be here.
Okay, go have a nap then.
Is stream still live, team? I don't know if stream's still live. My power just went out. Hey team, give me a minute. Am I still live? I am still live. How much time? Got like 14 minutes. Give me a minute. My power literally just went out. Like the only reason I have power is because I have a UPS. Hold on. We'll go over here. Hello team. Give me one moment. Well, this is a new one, team. I'm like sweating. Well, how long do I have on my battery? Okay, I got 14 minutes. There's a chance. I'm sorry for a loud beep. If you hear the beep, that is my battery going, hey, you're on battery. Hey team, I'm sorry again for loud beeping noise. My power's still not back on, so I think I unfortunately have to end stream and we'll be back. But the funny thing is I have the feeling that the moment I end the stream that my power is gonna come back. That's so I you know I got no power, team. So Herm. Yeah, I got 12 minutes left on my battery. So yeah, hold on. Hey, Ashley. Well, things are going in a direction. Let me see if I can. Done. Oh, done. Yeah, there's nothing showing on like power outages, so I'm assuming someone hit like a pole or something, team, and this is rather unfortunate. Um, I just have to end my stream. Uh, I will be back whenever I have power again, I guess. I'm gonna go watch Netflix on my phone, I guess, because I still have Wi-Fi. Because the power backup, but like, real sorry this is happening. I will be back as soon as I can. Thank you again for the gifted subs, Ashley. Awkward. I will it's still beeping at me. You know what I mean? Anyway, I'll see you the next time I see you, which should be later today, hopefully, unless I don't have power. Yeah. That's yeah. This is awkward or whatever.